The Las Vegas Raiders made a bold move yesterday, signing veteran linebacker Devin White, formerly with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This signing reunites White with his former general manager, John Spytek, and, interestingly, connects him to the Raiders' new minority owner, Tom Brady. But today, let's focus on what really matters: what Devin White brings to the Raiders, both the good and the bad, and how his skills show up on film. So let's break it down. As a weak side linebacker, White has some of the best instincts you'll see. Watch how fast he reads this play, reacts instantly, and shoots into the backfield to bring down the running back before he even has a chance to make a move. That's elite play recognition. Now let's look at another moment, this time against the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are backed up near their own end zone, and White is lined up, ready to strike. The offensive lineman tries to block him, but White shrugs it off like it's nothing, slicing into the backfield and stuffing the run. He nearly gets a safety, too. That's the kind of explosive play that can change a game. White's discipline in run defense is another strength. Here, he stays patient, holding his ground, and when the running back cuts to the backside, White is already there. Boom, another stop. But he's not just a run stopper. Watch him diagnose this play action pass in seconds. He locks in on the tight end, sticks with him in coverage, and limits the gain to just a few yards. That kind of awareness makes a huge difference for a defense. And let's not forget his speed. White isn't just fast, he's blazing fast. A former track star in high school, he once played running back, and when he hit the 2019 NFL Combine, he ran an eye-popping 4.42-second 40-yard dash. That speed makes him a nightmare for quarterbacks trying to escape the pocket. Speaking of which, here's a great example. Watch as Kirk Cousins tries to scramble. Does he have a chance? Not with White closing in like a missile. This is just a glimpse of what Devin White brings to the Raiders: aggression, speed, and the ability to make game-changing plays. But is he a perfect fit for this defense? We'll dive deeper into that next. Devin White isn't just fast, he's relentless. When he sees a play unfolding, he reacts in an instant. Here's a perfect example. The quarterback tries to scramble, but White closes in like a heat-seeking missile, delivering a strong, clean hit. No flags, no nonsense, just textbook tackling. And that's what makes him such an intriguing option as a quarterback spy. With his speed and instincts, he can shadow mobile quarterbacks and shut down their escape routes. Now let's talk about his pass rushing ability, one of his biggest strengths. Watch this play. White explodes off the line, and before anyone can react, he's already in the backfield, bringing down C.J. Stroud for a sack. No hesitation, no wasted motion, just pure speed and aggression. Here's another play against Tennessee. The offense runs play action, but White isn't fooled. He beats the right tackle off the edge with raw speed and power, crashing into the quarterback before he even has a chance to react. That's the kind of pressure that disrupts entire game plans. And then there's this moment against Dallas. The Cowboys try to block him on a blitz, but White spins out of it like a seasoned pass rusher. He storms into the backfield and boom! He slams Dak Prescott to the ground like he's tossing a rag doll. Plays like this show just how much of a game wrecker he can be. But of course, no player is perfect. Coverage is where White struggles. On this third down play, he's in a cover 3 zone, but he's just a step too slow getting to the sideline, allowing an easy completion for a big gain. And here, he gives the tight end way too much space in the open field, making for a simple 10-yard catch. That's an area where he'll need to improve, especially against teams that love to target linebackers in coverage. So Devin White is a mixed bag, an explosive playmaker who can disrupt offenses but a liability in coverage. The question is, can the Raiders maximize his strengths while hiding his weaknesses? That's what we'll explore next. Devin White plays with aggression, sometimes too much aggression. Watch this play. The offense fakes a screen pass to Derrick Henry, and White bites hard. He's completely fooled, leaving the tight end wide open across the middle. That's the risk with his playstyle. He's always attacking, but that can lead to costly mistakes. Now, when it comes to covering running backs, he's a mixed bag. On simple check-down routes, his speed and instincts allow him to react quickly. Here, he closes in on Alvin Kamara immediately, wrapping him up before the play can gain momentum. That's the kind of physical presence he brings. But against faster running backs in one-on-one coverage, That's a different story. Look at this play inside the red zone. He's matched up against Kenyon Drake, and Drake just burns him to the outside for an easy touchdown. This is where White struggles. He's not built for sticky coverage against shifty backs. However, when it comes to disguising plays, White can be brilliant. Here on third and long, he shows blitz at the line of scrimmage, making it seem like he's coming after Trevor Lawrence. But post-snap, he drops back into coverage and Lawrence doesn't see it coming. White reads the play perfectly, jumps the route, and snags the interception. A veteran move. So, what do we make of Devin White? He's not perfect, but this signing makes a lot of sense for the Raiders. He's only 27, nowhere near past his prime, and this is a one-year prove-it deal. Low risk, high reward. White isn't a complete, every-down linebacker. His struggles in coverage are real, but his athleticism, speed, and aggressive mindset give him real value. In the right situations, he can be a game changer, especially as a pass rusher from the linebacker position. And with the Raiders looking to shake things up on defense, Devin White just might be the spark they need. Devin White is still a solid run defender. Sure, sometimes he over-pursues and takes bad angles, but overall, his instincts are sharp. He's a hard hitter, a strong tackler, and he brings an intimidation factor that could help set the tone for the Raiders' defense. Another way the team could use him? As a quarterback spy. His speed and aggression make him a great option to track mobile QBs when needed. Now, there's one concern: injuries. White has dealt with some issues in recent seasons. But that's exactly why this one-year prove-it deal makes sense. The Raiders aren't making a long-term commitment, and if they draft a linebacker early, White could end up being more of a rotational piece. Either way, his athleticism alone makes this a smart move. Just think about what this defense could look like. Maxx Crosby? We already know what he brings. Malcolm Koonce? If he plays like he did at the end of 2023, he'll be a serious problem. Wilkins? A dominant force on the interior. Then you've got Tyree Wilson, a physically gifted pass rusher. Now add in Devin White, a speedy, blitzing, hard-hitting linebacker. That could be dangerous. Funny enough, back in 2019, when the Raiders had all those first-round picks, I actually wanted a linebacker like White instead of Clelin Ferrell. It took 6 years, but finally he's in silver and black. At the end of the day, linebacker was still a major position of need. And with Pete Carroll now in the mix, you can see a theme: athletic, aggressive defensive players who hit hard. That's exactly what White brings. For a one-year deal, you can't go wrong. But Raider Nation, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about Devin White joining the Raiders? Let's talk about it. And with that, that's a wrap for today's video. If you're new here and love Raiders content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.